everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last episode we made our way to Witcher and Beyond. Apparently this is repopulated since I last did the... That's interesting. I read all these before we finished last time, but obviously it repopulated with my save file. Whale meat. Got salt cured whale meat for sale. Selling first class whale oil and whalebone too. Klofgard. Klofgard or Lorfgard? K might be silent there, don't know. Mead maker. I make the best mead in Ard-Skellig. Mean it's the best in the world too. Rocker. Southbound foray. Got you a thirst for fame and glory. Come talk to me. We set sail for the south towards the Blacken's lands. Actually attacking Nilfgaard, that's some balls. For sale, Nilfgaardian helmet, used. Selling a helmet scrapped off the Black One's head. Stiff when an officer one seems. Roki. Rogvi lost at sea. Rogvi went out fishing and never returned. If you find his body, let me know. He was wearing a sheepskin vest and red thread leggings. Peregrine. Sad. People looking for their lost friends.
Look what the sea hurled ashore. Hey, you! What clan you from?
No clan. I'm from the continent.
Skellige warriors alone drink in this tavern.
Why are you here then? Don't look like warriors to me. More like shepherds.
Every Skelliger's a warrior. Even him born in a sheep shack.
But we don't expect you to understand. Every man's a thrall on the continent. Cringing afore his master like a mongrel whining for scraps beneath the table.
Whosoever denies shelter to a traveller disgraces himself and brings shame on his clan. Your dad's teaching nothing.
Don't you talk to me about me da, Yoran, or I'll tuck you in neath the barrow.
And you remember this, stranger. This here's not Caer Trolda. And we's not on Crete. Guests are not welcome.
You don't mind the occasional traveler?
I mind fools, no matter where they're from.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Jorund, son of Sigvald. If you've no one to drink with, sit down with me. Share some mead and a tale.
I like Jorund. He's a good man.
Well, what?
I don't think he's gonna have anything I want, but I'm gonna check anyway.
Show me
Might
what
have
you've
Gwent
got.
cards.
Specialty goods alone. But I don't expect a tramp from the continent to know him from tripe.
He does indeed have some Gwent cards, so I'll buy them. Apparently I've already read this. Speak Rogue, okay.
See ya. And thanks for the service. Really warm and kind.
Aye, Geralt?
I don't often raise such a hubbub. You must rarely get guests from the continent.
Aye, true. When a Redanian or Temerian grows the stones to come to Skellige, they usually go ashore at Caer Trolda. Port's good there. Merchants aplenty. And the Jarl's right merciful to continentals.
Those two boys, the pesky ones, who were they?
Corey and Cracky. Only ever troublesome. As is their father, Leif.
Interesting in some way?
Depends. If it's liars and cards that interest you, then very much so.
Saw your notice. Pretty bare. Can you tell me more about the beast?
It's a ghost, I think. Or some other nightmare. Haunts Eldberg, near the lighthouse. Started harmless. Lighthouse just stopped burning one night. Without that light, ships can't make Arenbjorn safely. So we sent 2 men to see what had happened.
Let me guess. They didn't come back.
Nay, they didn't. Mikyal, the lightkeeper, he'd also gone missing. So I gathered some lads, a rescue party, and off we sailed. As we neared the isle, I hit the rudder hard and turned round. I'd seen a wraith on shore. Must think me a coward. Will crude steel it not do us much good there? I felt it in me bones. All I could think to do was to gather gold round the village for a reward. Help us, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Thank you, Geralt. You're a good sort. Ought to be said.
I'm not going to try and haggle more money out of a guy who's just come to my defense for no reason. Like, he had no reason to come and help me, but he did anyway.
Vagrant. You wait from Northgard, I guess?
People of Clan Drummond are nowhere near as friendly. It's worth noting. All these people just kind of giving disparaging comments all the time. However, it is worth noting that...
Vagrant.
Vagrant.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
Worth noting that pretty much the only outsiders they've ever seen are probably Nilfgaardians who are here to... or have thus far come to do pretty much nothing but kill them. But, for those of you with a good memory, it's also worth noting there was something else we were supposed to do.
A real skeleton. Hear that? It just said something. I didn't hear nothing. Boom! Ah!
What are children doing out here so close to these sirens?
Take me with you. There ain't no kick as more as here.
I've never seen these children here before. This is incredibly dangerous too. Like... like they're running away from me because I drew a sword. But... I'm gonna kill these sirens. Ordinarily I would just run past them, but with these children there... like, they're straight up dead if these sirens decide to attack them. This also could be quite difficult, because these guys are very high level. Odd works just as well as your crossbow for taking flying creatures down. This one's poison, so that's something at least. Whoa. They do some serious damage. I'll cut and we'll be back where I was. And we're back, pretty much. Same general area. Worth noting these are, there aren't sirens, they're echidnas, which are the stronger version of a siren, essentially. Got them bleeding though, so should help. Ow. That ain't good. I hit the wrong button. Actually, having toxicity should probably help this as well, because it should give me slowdown. There we go, got an instant death. That's something at least. Whoop, whoop. I'm not going to go after you because you're on the rocks. I must say I'm actually used to having higher sign intensity than I do now, which means that you get faster stamina recovery, which allows you to actually ard them down more quickly. Oh yeah. Like, take your hit is probably the correct way of doing this a lot of the time. Tanking it onto the Quen shield rather than trying to dodge and hit. Indeed, shit. Oh yeah, instant kill. That's something. This fight is significantly difficult. There we go, got one. Whew. Move it back down here a bit, I think. Alright, got one more. Should be a lot easier now. What? Being in the ocean isn't good. At least I didn't die from the fall damage. Come on, Garrett, get out of the fucking water, please. I need the mod that lets you jump in water. There's a mod that allows you to jump when you're in shallow water, and for situations precisely like this, it's pretty much required. Because getting in and out of water is kind of shitty in this game. It's something worth noting. Like, look at this bullshit. Because it puts you into combat, so you can't get out of the water unless there's like the most shallowest part of water. Here we go, maybe here. There we go. Fucking finally. Eat all of the dicks. Apparently that auto-saved, but I'm gonna save it anyway. I'm gonna head up here just in case I didn't get some of these guys killed, but I think I got them all. Seems to be all of them. Hell of a fight though. I may even speed parts of that up because Jesus. It took like 5-6 minutes. I guess I'm swimming over there. I'm interested to see if those children are still there. Because as I said, I've never seen them before. They were over here, right?
A real skeleton. Hear that? It just said something. I didn't hear nothing. Boo! Ah! Uva, you dummy. Don't know nothing. Take me with you.
They may be orphans, actually. Because the way that she's talking, they take me with you, it makes it sound like she has nowhere to go. Doesn't seem much I can do for them. I'll kill these sirens, which should help, but... Can I kill this one too? Maybe. Nope. He gets attention, which... I think my chances of hitting this are next to nothing. Huh, got it. That should make it chase me. There we go. What's up, bitch? Well, that was cool. As I said, in one of the earlier episodes, when you get an instant death with a crossbow, it's kind of amazing looking. Whoop. Up here. Alright. So, back on the road, this lighthouse. As I said, I was saying before I got into that massive fight with all those sirens, I was actually going to leave them, but with those two children there, it seems dumb not to take them out. Bandits?
Fucking die already!
Even if they're not bandits.
Pathetic.
Clearly don't like me very much. A bleeding warlock.
Give us all you got! Bleeding warlock! You're dead!
That makes things easier.
Give us all you got!
I don't think that I can stun these guys though, because as I was saying in a previous episode, Axie doesn't seem to work on... Yeah, it gives them like a knockback, but it doesn't stun enemies that have a too high level for you. Have the real red skull icon and a red number. Also, these guys could potentially one-shot me. So I've got to make sure I've always got a Quen up. One of the reasons I don't like spears very much is that you can sort of... their attack animation lasts a really long time. There we go. Should be fairly easy now. Sweet. They actually have a camp out here, or are they just hanging out? Well, they do have a camp here. Presumably pirates. Maybe them shipwrecked there, perhaps. Either shipwrecked pirates or people waiting to shipwreck other people in an attempt to steal all their shit. Also a possibility. There was nothing of note on my map. It was just a couple of bandits I noticed as I was running past. But I believe I was saying this. I think I cut myself earlier as I was saying this, but there was another guy, for those with keen memories, who I was supposed to meet just outside Arenbjorn, and...
Hey there! Master Witcher! Over here!
here he is.
Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's unkind to my bones. They've started creaking.
Sure.
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more. Not likely to find pearls where it's dry.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... wasting my breath. History don't mean a whit to youngsters. Come on, pearl grounds aren't far now.
I'm probably at least double your age. Oh, probably not quite double. I think Geralt's like 98 or something. So it's 72.
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
Have you seen me in my prime? 30 miles a day I did in full dress.
Impressive. I think he's probably about 50 and Geralt's like 98.
This is the place. They say dive down here and you'll see the oyster beds all around. Problem is, not all hold pearls, and the black ones are a real rarity. But search long enough and you're sure to find one.
Ah, so I'm supposed to do the diving.
Well, you see, I've been in the infantry all my life, so I'm not one for water. And my lungs ain't what they used to be, so, yeah.
Customer's always right.
The eternal fire be with you.
Interesting. I will track this quest. Because it tells me where to go. And I'm going to drink a potion that you don't often get a real reason to use, which is the Killer Whale potion. What that does is increase your breath supply whilst underwater by 50%. And, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to use you. There we go. And it increases your eyesight whilst underwater. Both things that, given the circumstance, seem like a fairly good idea. You can see some pearls there. Sirens under here, but I think I can probably avoid them. I've mentioned this before, but if you swim very low, it's very hard for underwater enemies to actually attack you, because their method of attack is actually to swim underneath you and drag you down. So it's kind of exploiting the game mechanics somewhat, but the plus side of this is you get a bunch of actual pearls, which you get to keep, and they're worth a lot of money. I think this one here has probably got a black pearl. The ones further to the back. Yeah, there we are. The ones further to the back are the ones with black pearls, I think. But as I said, since I've taken the Killer Whale potion, as you can see, it's very easy to see underneath here. It's usually a lot darker than this underwater. Oh. See, there's a siren, but as you can see, she's trying to get under me. Which she might be able to do, because I'm going to have to go up for air. And you can see here, drowners. Get out of the water, girls. What are you doing? Saved.
Damn it. Splashing must have attracted them. You alright?
Nicked in a few places. But if I pull through after Sodden, I'll survive this too. So, any luck?
Black pearl, just like you wanted.
Beautiful. Rare. Like my letter. Well, as Constable Natalis would say, you've earned a medal. Or better yet, a week's leave in a brothel.
Coin will be fine.
Oh, yes, about that. Listen, I feel right foolish, but, well, I didn't bring any coin with me.
Wise.
Wasn't it? Even the high roads are dangerous now. Not what they once were. We'll meet in Novigrad. I'll pay you to the last copper. Foot soldier's honor. Right.
That's probably true if he had brought his money. Very well may have been robbed. Skellige's not the, most civilized place? Oh, hello. Clearly they're from this camp up here. Oh, come off it, that was cheap. I don't think any of these guys have crossbows. So I need one of the... The reason I'm sort of dancing around here is because I want to axie one of them. Whoop. Oop, I really need a Quen here. I think I just lost my Quen due to time more than anything else. So I think I can take over that guy's mind, but to do so... Quen saved me there. Oy, Jesus Christ. As I was saying earlier, humans do a shit ton more damage. But...
Steak.
Doing strong attacks against these guys tends to work better. Because if you do weak attacks, they can actually block you. Or parry you, I suppose. It's probably a... Well, that's more of a block than a parry. When they do that stance there where they hold the... I'll try and get them to do it. He's not cooperating. So he's dead. Unsent letter and a Sidarian Gambison. Leaf. We've actually heard of Leaf. Might not necessarily be the same one, but Leaf was the father of those two assholes at the pub. Leaf. Go round up a few pearl divers and bring 'em here. But good ones this time. Those turds we brought in from Speakerog drowned before they could be any use to us. I don't know. Maybe that ship really has sunk too deep for any man to pull anything out of it. But it's worth a try. From what the survivors said, it was carrying a mighty hefty load of silver. Ove. So, that gives you a quest to go find some pearls that are sunk out there. I'm not going to do that now, however. I am going to... Phantom of Elderberg. He's lit up like I can loot him, but I don't think I can. So back to the main road and head towards Elderberg. Unfortunately, we're getting up to this time where I don't think we're going to get a chance to actually complete Elderberg. This...
Not your average mist.
Indeed. Something clearly unnatural about it. But I don't think we're going to be able to complete Elderberg this episode. So I think I'm actually going to start it next episode. Rather than have like an hour-long episode today. Because it's not a long quest, but it's sizable enough that I think it'll probably take at least half an hour. Half an hour to an hour. So, I'll move up here a bit. I'll stop at this crossroads here. This is clearly an unnatural mist. But, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Wraiths. Sweet.